Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's first video do weekend forecast. For today's first video, as well as on a Saturday, we're having a detailed look at weather week ahead. And much of the emphasis on weekend forecast is going to be within the next few hours, because we are in for a very significant spell of snow across specific parts of the country. We're really talking about Wales, the Midlands, parts of East Anglia, up towards the south of northern England, you see what I mean? So kind of Lancashire, Yorkshire, possibly Lincolnshire. Those areas will have the risk of very significant snow tonight and tomorrow. To the north of that, there's a little bit of uncertainty, but I don't think we're going to get this snow quite as far north as Northern Ireland. The far north and west and northeast of England probably misses out. So sort of Durham, that area in Cumbria on the other side of Pennine is probably missing out as well. And Scotland also missed out on this dump of snow, although there will be snow showers around in those areas. And down in the south, we're likely to have quite a lot of heavy rain as well through the course of tonight and tomorrow. So a really interesting weekend forecast coming up. Some places will get their biggest dumping of snow for probably around 5 years, I think. With this, so it is quite significant indeed. And it's so significant, I'm going to be doing a live chat with Quantum at 5 o'clock this evening. The video will be placed on Gaza. You'll also be able to watch it at Quantum's YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to that in the description box at YouTube. I'll also embed the video to our Facebook page, our Twitter page, so you'll be able to answer questions, follow the chat and answer questions through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube and Gaza as well. It will be interactive. We're doing 90 minutes tonight. We're going to go from 5 o'clock until 6:30. So we may not, I assume we'll have quite a lot of questions. We may not have time to answer everybody, but we will do as many questions as we can, and we'll sort of discuss exactly what's going on with this snow risk. So before I do anything else, I just want to bring you a few pictures. Remember, you can send your pictures to us and we can feature them in the videos. So there's two ways of doing that. You can either post them to Gazov's comment box, or you can email them to gazlevis@gmail.com. So I'll just begin with a few pictures. This is from Mark Nish in the Wirral. This is a bit of a dusting of snow that was going on there yesterday. This is from Brian in the Ness, I think. Quite a heavy snowfall going on there. Again, that was yesterday. This was posted to the comment box at Gazobis. This is Neil. I think Neil is in the Black Country. Some really quite deep snow there from continuous sort of snow showers. I think Neil had a bit of a snow streamer set up yesterday, bringing snow in from off the Irish Sea. Again, that's from Neil. Really deep covering of snow already. Deep covering of snow there, and we haven't even got to the snow event that will be occurring tonight and tomorrow. This is from Brian in Northern Ireland. They haven't missed out either. Again, this was posted to the comment box at Gaz Weathervid. So deep snow cover, really snowy morning there. I think that's posted this morning by Brian. Really snowy morning in Northern Ireland. This was posted this morning to the comment box Gazovs by Andy in the North West Midlands, and again we see really quite a heavy snow shower going through there this morning, turning the ground and the land right. And then this is from Sheeram, and we can see that again we've got deep snow cover there across many parts of the West Midlands. So it really was in the North West Midlands with these snow showers. Didn't get to me in the eastern part of the Midlands, but in the North and West Midlands already we've got quite a deep snow cover, and also that applies to northern and western parts of England and Northern Ireland as well. Proper orange, strange orange glow to the sky there, the kind of colour that you get when you've got snow cover on the ground. Big thanks to everybody for posting their pictures. Remember, you can post them to the comment box at Gazovich. You can also email them to gazovich@gmail.com, and we're always happy to feature the pics in the videos when we get the chance. And I assume there will be a lot more snow-covered land pictures being posted in the coming days, because as I say, have got a real dumping of snow on the way tonight and tomorrow. Right, let's go on weekend forecast. We're going to begin with radar picture from the weatheroutlook.com. You can find a link to Weather Outlook on the links page. So we've got 3 areas of interest. We've got snow showers up across the northern and western parts of Scotland. Also a few coming down to Northern Ireland. Quite heavy cluster of snow showers coming through northwest England. Just starting to push down into the North Midlands again. Very similar areas that had the snow showers yesterday. Much of the south and the east of the UK mostly dry, but we have got more rain across the far southern tip of Ireland, just threatening southwestern parts of England. That's ahead of the rain that's coming up from the Atlantic tonight. Here's today's hot pressure up. We're more or less under a little ridge of high pressure now. The low pressure gave us big gale force winds, I suppose we should say, Storm Caroline, has gone to Norway. We're now on this little transient ridge with low pressure out in the Atlantic, waiting to move in, try to displace that cold block of air that's sitting over the country. So weather that you've had this morning, you probably keep into this afternoon. We'll have more snow showers in the north and the west, some of them penetrating down into the north and the West Midlands as well. I think through the afternoon these snow showers gradually get lighter, gradually lose their intensity and probably pull back towards the coast. Actually, many places in central and eastern Britain will have a dry but very cold and sunny afternoon. And then we'll have cloud and outbreaks of rain, maybe with a little bit of sleet over hills coming into the far southern tip of Ireland, also down into the far southwest of England. It's going to be a cold day today with temperatures ranging from no better than -1 or freezing where we've got deep snow cover to around 4 or 5 degrees down in the far southwest of England. But many of us are going to be struggling to get temperatures much more than a degree or two above freezing. And then tonight it gets very, very interesting as this low pressure comes in from the Atlantic. It's meeting that cold air, so we'll have heavy rain across southern Ireland down into southwest England. Rain will spread along the south coast and push up towards some parts of central southern England and into South Wales as well. After perhaps some temporary snow for a time, it probably turns back to rain there. But through mid and north Wales and then going over to the Midlands into East Anglia, I think we have heavy outbreaks of snow developing through the course of the night, persistent snow and causing disruption, I would have thought, to those areas by the time we get through to the morning. We could be talking about 10 centimetres, 4 inches on low ground with 20 centimetres, 8 inches possible up over high ground, particularly focusing on the North and West Midlands again and up towards central and northern parts of Wales. To the north of that, well, a few snow showers for Scotland and Northern Ireland, but probably reasonable amount of dry weather. But very cold up there. Temperatures could go down to -8 degrees tonight over snow cover in the north of Scotland. But conversely, the far south west of England will probably see temperatures rising to around +8 degrees, can you believe, by the end of the night. So something like a 20-degree temperature differential is possible tonight from the far north to the far southwest. Into tomorrow, and that low pressure will be bringing disruptive weather to parts of the country again. Could have some very strong winds up the channel through tomorrow morning. Gale force gusts are possible along the south coast. The wind should ease down later on. We'll have outbreaks of heavy rain really from the M4 southwards through the morning. Some quite torrential rain in places, but again we come further northwards and that risk of snow will increase. So again through many central and northern parts of Wales, through much of the Midlands, parts of East Anglia, and then probably going a little bit further northwards through the morning into places like Lancashire, Yorkshire, maybe Lincolnshire. We'll have outbreaks of heavy snow, again bringing disruptive weather conditions. The northern extent of this is a little bit uncertain because some models are trending this a little bit further southwards, this snow area, but I think that's roughly where we're looking for to get a disruptive snow event tonight and tomorrow. And of course we will have more in the live chat with Quantum at 5 o'clock. Go to the north of that, so we get to Northern Ireland, Scotland, and sort of northeastern and northwestern England. And again, we miss the snow event, but we could have a few snow showers. It'll be very cold up there. Temperatures will stay below freezing all day where we've got snow cover. Down in the south, though, it will be very mild for a time. Temperatures might reach 10 degrees on the south coast for a while before maybe starting to fall back again by the end of the day. The UK Met Office is advising there could be 20 centimetres, 8 inches of snow with this. It's enough to disrupt transport and road systems, so we may have stranded vehicles. The trains may be not running. Flights may be grounded. The UK Met Office is also advising that some villages, rural locations, may become cut off. That's how much snow we could have, but roads to villages become cut off within this sort of area of Wales, the Midlands, some parts of eastern England as well. So this is looking like a very disruptive spell of weather, kind of spell we haven't had for many years. Got to go back to March 2013 for the last time we had disruptive, widespread snowfalls in these areas. It'll be a cold day, as I say. Temperatures in the north will struggle to get above freezing, but in the south it will be quite mild. We go through to Monday, and that low pressure will be pushing away through the course of the day. So we may see more rain, sleet or snow across southern, southeastern parts of the country on Monday morning, but it should all pull away into the continent through the day. That returns the winds into the north, so we'll find brighter, sunnier skies pushing back from the north, but also colder areas coming back. So Monday will be a bitterly cold day. Temperatures will probably stay at or below freezing all day where we've got snow on the ground. A very, very gradual thaw of light snow will take place. But I think really we'll keep the snow on the ground through much of Monday because it is looking like a very cold day. Temperatures staying at or below freezing, with snow showers in the north and draped around the coast. Otherwise, most places should be dry by Monday afternoon, leading to a widespread and severe frost with the risk of some widespread ice on sort of Monday night into Tuesday. And again, frost and ice with a severe frost is possible on Sunday night to Monday, especially so up in the north. Now we go through to Tuesday, and the weather will start to ease as the winds begin to pull back into the west. So Tuesday begins with a widespread, probably quite severe frost across snow cover. Central and east areas will stay mainly dry with sunny spells, but in the west it'll turn cloudier as a weather front moves in off the Atlantic. That will bring outbreaks of rain and possibly a little bit of snow on its leading edge as well, but I think it will turn rapidly back to rain. Temperatures after a very cold start will be really cold again on Tuesday for central and eastern areas, again struggling to get much above 1 or 2 degrees. But in the west, as this rain arrives and the wind freshens, although it will feel cold, temperatures will actually start to lift up a little bit, going up to around 5 or 6 degrees. And then overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, we take a band of heavy rain across the country, possibly producing snow on its leading edge across Scotland and Northern England, but it will be mainly rain, and that will wash away the snow and melt the snow very quickly. So we may have problems on Wednesday morning with heavy rain combining with a rapid snow melt with some localised flooding. But as we go through into Wednesday, we'll find those outbreaks of rain in the east first thing being pushed away by these strong and quite cold northwesterly winds. So we find brighter weather coming back in through the course of Wednesday after a wet start in the east, but showers may start to turn increasingly wintry again across Scotland and Northern Ireland. Nevertheless, Wednesday will be a less cold day with temperatures ranging from around 4 to 8 degrees Celsius. By the time we go through to Thursday, however, winds swinging back into the north again as low pressure clears away to the east. So Thursday will bring colder air back to Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England, with showers turning increasingly to snow in these areas. Other places across England and Wales probably having a reasonably bright and fine day with sunny spells, but it will be cold generally temperatures ranging from just 2 to 7 degrees north to south, and we're probably back into cold northerly winds by Friday, so expect a widespread frost on Friday morning. There'll be snow showers probable for Scotland and probably running down the eastern coast as well. Temperatures barely but freezing again, I would have thought, for Scotland by Friday. In the south, probably it's around 4 or 5 degrees. Into next weekend, there's a lot of uncertainty creeping in about next weekend and the following week. Some models want to re-establish a milder Atlantic flow, but at least for next weekend, I think we probably keep high pressure very close to the country. Notice these purple colours appearing around southern green, and that's signs of a polar vortex trying to get itself going, which wants to try and re-establish a milder westerly flow. But just for next weekend anyway, I'm not talking about beyond that at the moment, but for next weekend, I think we keep enough of the high pressure influence to keep it cold, mostly dry, and there'll be more hard frosts early and late over the weekend as well. By Sunday evening, we may have cloud, rain and milder weather threatening the north and west. But I think for next weekend anyway, the cold conditions just about hold on. Finally, just have a look at charts weather outlook. Lots of dry weather today, but it's a bitterly cold day, and there will be snow showers in the north and in the west as well. Sunday brings heavy rain to the south, well, overnight type, and in Sunday brings heavy rain to the south with snow, again, disruptive snow through parts of Wales and Midlands in towards East Anglia, sort of eastern England as well, probably getting as far north as around Lancashire to Yorkshire. Going north of that, very cold with snow showers looking likely. Monday, we take rain, sleet and snow away from the southeast with cold northerly winds coming back with bitterly cold start to next week. Tuesday also looks very cold in the east, but it begins to turn a bit milder in the west, and that leads to quite a lot of rain coming across the country overnight Tuesday and into Wednesday. Wednesday starts off fairly wet across many parts of the country, and with a rapid snow melt we could see some localised flooding, but the rain clears away through the day, and then we start to bring showers and cold air back into the north, so it's only a less cold into the midweek, leading to cold conditions returning from the north for Thursday and for Friday. Expect a growing risk of night frost, and I think we'll have more snow showers in the north and probably in the east as well by the time we get through to Friday. It's a wintry outlook really for the week ahead. So in summary to this very extended weekend forecast, there has been a lot to talk about. In summary, we're going to see a disruptive snow event for some parts of the country tonight and tomorrow, with the heaviest snowfalls that we've had for nearly 5 years in quite a few areas. So disruptive snow to start us off. Stays very cold into the early part of next week. It becomes a little bit less cold with some outbreaks of rain and a rapid snow melt through the middle of the coming week, and then we're back to cold northerly winds again by the end of the week. Right, so that's the weekend forecast done. Come back at 5 o'clock where we'll have a live event. We'll look in depth at this snow event that's coming up tonight and tomorrow, and we'll be trying to answer your questions. I'm sure a lot of you will be very interested to know whether you're going to have snow tonight or tomorrow. We'll do our best to let you know about that. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.